What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome to FXPartner.com, where our goal is to be able to help you to make an extra $1,000 a month trading Forex online at home with your families. What we're looking at right now is AUDUSD, and we're looking for the continuation to the downside. Yes, this is probably a level of support right here, minor, 100%. Here's the thing, guys. Like, if I was to back up in time frames and go to more of a daily, so you can be able to see less candles, but not as much, not as condensed as weekly, we would see the fact that this is a serious downtrend. We thought this monthly was going to hold support. It did not. Price broke through it, retested that area, and I'm looking for the continuation to the downside, heading towards this 6.5 area, and probably even lower than that. From what I was told, around in this area right here, this is where, like, literally the entire Australian Parliament had like got new people in the office. I don't know exactly how it worked, but with that being the case, price pulled up, only got to 38.2. So that decision was not good. they probably did not like the people that went into office. I'll put it to you like that. But yeah, I'm looking for the continuation to the downside, and that is no good for Australia. And here's the thing, guys. Like, this is probably like, it's not really what I talk about all the time. Most times I'm looking just at technicals and stuff like that. But if anything, I'll put in some fundamentals. What's really, really interesting is the fact that I follow Bitcoin, and not just Bitcoin. I follow cryptocurrencies as a whole. And I saw this study that was done to see the top cities around the world that are just typing in to see about the word Bitcoin. And on the top 10, literally Brisbane, Sydney, and another Australian city were in the top 10. I wonder why. Literally within the last year and a half, the value of their currency has gone down like 20%. That is horrible. That's horrible. And this is like the lowest. Let me see if this is the lowest that it's ever been. I don't think it's the lowest. No, it's not ever. Not the lowest it's ever been. But I doubt they want to be at half a dollar. Again, it's been there. And the only time that it went up here is when they found metals. I forgot exactly which metals. I think it was some type of metals. And then that went away, that supply. And then with that being the case, I wouldn't be surprised it would come back to this area right here. But that would not be good for the Australian people. Interesting. All right, so just going back to the technicals, all right, what we see here is from point A to point B, point C, price only got to 38.2 with this, so this is an aggressive push. Now let's scroll in a little bit and just see what's going on here. Now this is going to continue. We have price definitely closing past this level of support, and with that being the case, this is just a pullback, short-term pullback on the H4 time frame. Mind you, this is a daily. Move right here. So yeah, 38.2. Price may pull up to 61.8, may not. Price may to get to 50%, may not. So with that being the case, I definitely see the continuation to the downside. This is just a short-term pullback, and if you did not enter into this from the first time that I told you back here, which was which would have been an extra 170 pips to the downside here, but right now it's 100 pips. So you would have had an extra 100 pips on top, but if you did not enter then, I'm not going to say too much, but with that being the case, I do see this continuing to the downside, and here's the thing, it may pull up a little higher. Don't worry about that, right? It may take some time, and again, time for it to continue, because here's the thing, guys, like, this is what people like really need to get a grasp on when it comes to the markets, especially Forex, because Forex, it doesn't move as fast as you may like it to, right? But you really have to understand this one candle right here is 4 hours. This one candle right here is 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours. Here's the thing, guys. Like, I really want you guys to understand. Like, let's just say that you entered in at the wrong time right here. I don't know. Not wrong time, but let's just say that you entered in right there and price is pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Literally, you would be in a negative, let's just say, for 2 full days. But this, from my analysis, will continue to the downside where there'll be a profit of 200 plus pips. And some people, what they'll do is they'll get into this mindset like, oh man, I'm in a negative for too long. I must have did something wrong, or like I'm not good at this, or just something's wrong here. And it's like, no, that's just how the market moves. It doesn't move as fast as you want it to, and you may be in a negative for now, but you're probably in the right trade. You just have to stick to your analysis. As long as price does not break its structure in any type of way, you're good money. Just let it rock. You're good at this. And I'm pretty sure 80% of the time you get into a trade, you believe in the trade, you did all the analysis of the trade. But then what happens is, for some reason, price is pulling back, and you're probably in a negative for a little bit, and you're like, forget it, I'll get out. And you get out, but then it actually goes into your direction. How many times does that happen? But if you over time, you'll build up the patience to be able to understand how this market works. So just understand, it's okay if you're in a negative for a little while. That's just how the market goes. And you have to understand how long 4 hours is. Okay? May take some time for you to be able to understand the timing and stuff like that, but just be okay being in a negative from time to time. Okay? All right. So yeah, AUDUSD. If you liked anything that we spoke about just now, what I would highly suggest, go to fxpronow.com. We have a free 1-hour Forex training that you can be able to get access to. On there, what I do is I break down the way that I trade. I break down who I am and how I got started with Forex. I break down 5 secrets to becoming a Forex professional now. And I also share with you guys the future, what we're looking to do as a whole, together as a group, and with the future students that we'll attract. So with that being the case, guys, really appreciate your time, guys. Peace.